Hello and welcome to English Be Good. My name's Chris and I'm here to help you with your phrasal verbs, idioms, and some of the more difficult parts of English through songs. Yes, in each video we'll be choosing a really cool song and together we will look at the meaning of the lyrics. And through this you'll hopefully learn and absorb and remember all of these tricky parts of English. And also it should help you enjoy the songs more as well because you will understand what they're singing about. Okay, so the first song I've chosen is by Queen and it's called Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Now this song was actually written in 1979 for the album The Game by Freddie, who was in the bath when he wrote this song, and he called over a guitar from one of his road crew as he had the inspiration there and then, and he wrote the song in just a few minutes. And he said that the simplicity of the song, due to him not knowing that many chords on the guitar, made the song so great. Okay, so the first verse and the first line of the first verse is this thing called love. I just can't handle it. Okay, so to handle something is to deal with it, basically. It's normally a problem or a difficulty. To face it. Okay, this thing called love, I must get around to it. The next line. To get round to something means to find time to do it. Normally it's something you're procrastinating. So, for example, your homework. Don't want to do my homework. Organizing the garage, maybe. It's a job you don't really want to do, but you must get around to it. Okay. I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. So Freddie here doesn't feel prepared. I'm not ready for this feeling of being in love. Next verse. This thing called love. It cries in a cradle all night. So here Freddie's comparing the baby crying during the night and bothering you and stopping you sleeping to the sensation of thinking about the other person and being in love and not being able to sleep because you can't stop thinking about them. It swings, it jives, it shakes all over like a jellyfish. Here, these are all verbs of movement. To swing is like a pendulum. To jive is like a 60s dance, a rock and roll dance. It shakes all over like a jellyfish. You can imagine a jellyfish. It's made of jelly, so it shudders through your body, the sensation. Okay, then he says, I kind of like it. And I think here he means he's not totally sure, but there's something quite nice about it. Yeah, he's still not convinced. Crazy little thing called love. So the fact he keeps calling it crazy, of course, is because he doesn't quite understand this strange sensation. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. Here we can probably imagine Freddie in the street watching the girl walk by, and she knows how to rock and roll. She knows what's cool. Okay, he's admiring her. She drives me crazy. Here's our first idiom. To drive someone crazy is to make them crazy through your behavior or your actions. She gives me hot and cold fever. Here, Freddie's talking about the physical reaction. He's comparing it to an illness, a sickness, and she leaves me in a cool sweat. So when he's seen her, he's sweating and woof. Next verse, Freddie's kind of coaching himself and he's saying, come on, get it together. I gotta be cool, relax and get hip. So be cool, obviously like a James Dean type character. Cool guy, doesn't seem to worry about anything. Relax, get hip, which is a phrasal verb that means to, well, it could be two things. One, to get hip, to achieve a state of being fashionable, because hip means fashionable. Okay, it's a word from the 60s. Get hip could also be get to this state of being cool and again not worried over and to be relaxed. Okay, next line, get on my tracks, take a back seat and hitchhike. Okay, so get on my tracks could mean a number of things. One, it could be the train tracks to escape. Could be if you go off track, or you have to get back on track in English. These expressions mean if you kind of deviate from your plan. Okay, so to refocus is to get back on track. So it could also mean that. Take a back seat and hitchhike. Okay, so here to take a back seat is an idiom that means to be more passive and to stop trying to control the situation. If you imagine it literally and your friend's driving and you're in the back seat, you're not controlling the car, so you're in a more passive role. To hitchhike is to put your thumb out in the street and try to get someone to give you a ride in their car. Okay, then he says to take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Here he's again talking about getting away until he's ready to deal with the situation. Maybe it's to propose, to ask the girl out on a date. Crazy little thing called love. So the rest of the song kind of repeats from here. Let's have a little recap. The first kind of abstract verb we looked at was to handle it. Handle something means to deal with it, normally a problem or a difficulty. To get round to it means to find time to do something, normally something you're procrastinating. Okay, then we had get hip, which is a phrasal verb meaning to be cool, fashionable or cool in a kind of not worrying about anything sense. Then we had some idioms. We had drive me crazy, which means to make you crazy through behavior or actions of another person. Take a back seat is to take a more passive role and to stop trying to control a situation. Okay, so now it's time to get the guitar and we're going to have a sing-song. Hopefully this will help you remember everything we've studied today. This thing I call love, I can't handle this thing I call love. I must get around to it, I ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. This thing I call love, it cries in the cradle all night, it swings, it jives. It shakes all over like a jellyfish, I kind of like it. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll, she drives me crazy. She gives me hot and cold fever, she leaves me in a cool, cool sweat. I gotta be cool, relax, get hip, get on my tracks, take a backseat, hitchhike, take a long ride on my motorbike until I'm ready. Crazy little thing called love, crazy little thing called love. Okay, good. So, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please press like or even and subscribe down below. This will really help the channel to grow. I'll be back soon with a new song and some new lyrics for us to look at. Okay, take care and see you soon. Bye.